I was born Minnie Julia Riperton on November 8, 1947, in Chicago, Illinois. From the very beginning, music was my lifeblood. It was in the air I breathed, the stories my family shared, and the rhythm of my heart. I didn't know then that my voice would become my greatest gift to the world. I wasn't born into wealth or privilege, but I had a spirit that could never be stifled. My childhood was filled with the sounds of my mother's gospel music, and the tunes that swirled around our home. I took in every note, every melody, and before long, I was singing them for myself. Music wasn't just a passion, it was my way of communicating with the world. The sound of my voice was my truth, my language, my connection to something far greater than what my life seemed to promise. My journey was not without challenges, but music always kept me grounded. I started out singing backup for big artists like Stevie Wonder, but even then, I knew there was more waiting for me. The world didn't yet know my name, but I was determined to show it the power that lay within me. It was during my time with the renowned artist that I truly began to come into my own. In 1975, Perfect Angel was born, a work that would change my life forever. The album wasn't just music, it was an experience. It was my heart, my soul, and my voice laid bare for the world to hear. The songs were a reflection of the joy, love, and emotion I had poured into every note. People didn't just hear the song, they felt it. They felt the way my voice caressed their hearts, and the way I reached deep inside them, tugging at something they didn't know was there. Lovin' You wasn't just a hit, it was an expression of pure love, and it resonated with everyone who heard it. But let's not get it twisted. My career wasn't all about the soft, angelic high notes. Yes, I could hit notes that no one else could, but I was also determined to be a force of strength and power in my own right. I wasn't just a pretty face or a high-pitched voice. I was an artist. As I was climbing the ladder to success, life threw me some serious curveballs. In 1976, I was diagnosed with breast cancer, a diagnosis that would change everything. But if there's one thing you need to know about me, it's that I'm not the type of person to just sit back and accept my fate. I had a voice, a platform, and a story that needed to be told. I wasn't going to be silenced. For years, I fought against cancer with every ounce of my being. But what people didn't know, what they couldn't see, was that even in the hardest times, I never stopped singing. Even as the disease wore me down, I used my voice to uplift others, to remind them that love and light could always find a way through the darkness. That's what Les Fleurs represented. That's what every song I sang became, a reminder of the power we hold inside, no matter what life throws our way. In the face of death, I refused to shrink. Even when my body wasn't what it once was, my spirit remained strong. And as I continued to work and create music, I knew I had to leave something behind that would live on forever. Something that would carry my message long after I was gone. I wasn't just a singer, I was a messenger of love. When people hear my music now, they don't just hear the notes or the melodies. They hear my heart, my soul, and my journey. They hear my resilience. They hear the love I had for life, for music, for the people around me. I didn't just sing to entertain, I sang to heal. My voice was meant to connect, to create unity, to remind everyone that love was the answer, no matter what we faced. I may not be here physically, but my legacy lives on through every note I sang and every heart I touched. And if there's one thing I want people to remember about me, it's that I wasn't just the woman with the high notes, or the woman who sang Lovin' You. I was a woman who lived with purpose, who sang from the depths of her soul, and who never let life's obstacles silence her. I am Minnie Riperton, and through my voice, I've given the world the gift of love. And that love will never fade.